How are you doing? Welcome to week 5 of Stepping Stones. Nice to see you. I hope you're ready for some more singing and dancing and craziness today and learning about Jesus too. So, shall we start off with our circle song? Who do we have on this circle today? Who do we have on this circle today? Welcome Austin, welcome Ellie, welcome to Stepping Stones. Brilliant. I hope you're ready to meet our animal. We're going to bring him out in a sec. So, are you ready to meet our special animal for the day? Well, the first week we looked at cats. The second week we looked at frogs. No?
Chickens.
Oh yeah, chickens! The third week we looked at monkeys.
Yeah.
Last week we looked at frogs. Thank you, Jolly. And this week we've got a new friend to meet. I wonder if you can guess. They tend to be greyish kind of colour and very, very big. They have big feet and they go stomp, stomp, stomp. And they have a big trunk that they use for sucking up water and pouring it over themselves and for eating food as well. I wonder if you can guess. It is an elephant. This elephant, come a bit closer. This elephant is called Elvis. Hi Elvis. How are you doing? You feeling good today?
Good.
Yes? Are you ready to do some singing, Elvis?
Oh, yes.
Oh, brilliant. Elvis is all up for some singing. Are you ready to do some dancing, Elvis?
Oh, yes, I'm very good at dancing.
Oh, brilliant. Can you go a bit closer to the camera, Elvis, and wave at our friends?
Hello.
Bit closer. Bit closer. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, say hello to Elvis, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Elvis.
Oh, thank you.
Right, Elvis, are you ready for a special song?
Oh, yes.
I just want to tell you, Elvis, how much I love elephants. Are you ready for my song?
Oh, and everyone must love elephants.
Oh, they do. Okay, here we go.
Great.
Okay. Elephants, I love elephants. Elephants, I love elephants. I love it when they swing through trees.
No.
Oh.
That is a monkey.
Oh,
Marvin.
yeah. Hi, Marvin.
Hello.
Sorry, it's not an elephant that swings through trees. Okay, I'll try. Let's talk about monkeys instead then. Monkeys, I love monkeys. Monkeys, I love monkeys. I love it when they waddle about.
No. That is a penguin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, Pingu. How you doing?
Penguin.
Yeah, this is Pingu. Say hello, Austin.
Hello.
That's him before.
Hello,
Pingu, can you say hello to our friends? Right, I'm going to try again. Let's talk about penguins this time then. Penguins, I love penguins. Penguins, I love penguins. I love it when they hop about.
No, that's a frog.
Oh, yeah, it's a frog. Ah.
Hello, Freddy.
Oh, Freddie's here. Hi, Freddie. Can you say hello to our friends? Oh. Well, let's talk about frogs then, shall we?
Yeah, like Darcy.
Froggies, I like froggies. Froggies, I like froggies. I like it when they stomp around.
No, elephant.
Oh, we come all the way back around again.
Oh,
Elvis, now we're talking about you. Okay?
Oh, yes, and all my friends are worried about that.
Here we go.
Oh, well.
Elephants, I like elephants. Elephants, I like elephants. I like it when they swing their trunks. I like it when they squirt their water. what do elephants eat? Do you know what you eat? Do you know what you eat, Elvis?
Yes, I come from far away. I know what I eat and I love it.
Oh, well, what do you eat?
I
Can I
eat
tell you?
fruit. Oh, go on, yes.
Okay, I think you eat plants like this, small plants, and berries, and fruit, and sometimes vegetables. Is that right?
Yes, not occasionally plants and vegetables, but yes, that's correct.
Oh. So in a way, elephants are a little bit like us, in the way that they eat delicious fruit and vegetables. Do you like fruit and vegetables? I love eating. These are my favourite fruits. Are bananas. We love bananas, don't we? And apples. So shall we sing a song now? We're a bit like the elephants. Here we go. You can have a nice snack, Elvis, while we're singing our song. Is that good?
Thank you very much. I think this house is very good at giving me
Hospitable. Oh, that's good.
food. Great, yes.
Apples, oranges and pineapples too. Lots of fruit for me and you. Bananas, grapes and juicy kiwi. We eat fruit like the elephants. Mangoes, berries, tomatoes too. Lots of fruits for me and you. Like cheese and pears. And the bitter lemon too. We eat fruit like the elephants. Yes, we eat fruit like the elephants. Yes, we eat fruit like the elephants.
That was great.
I wonder if you've ever heard an elephant walking along. Now, because they're so big and heavy, when they walk, their footsteps sound a bit like this. Boom, 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 boom. And because they've got 4 legs, it makes a lot of noise. So we're going to sing a song now about when Elvis was in the circus. Now, there's lots of animals in the circus. Elvis is one of the elephants that you find in a circus. They do all sorts of exciting things. They make big towers, and sometimes you even see them jump through hoops. Woo! So we're going to sing a song now about a girl who goes to watch Elvis, the elephant, in a circus. Here we go. You are the biggest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. When I walked into the circus, you looked a mile high. I couldn't wait to see you. I marched across the room. You were so big, I imagined every step there'd be boom, 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 boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant steps. Then all of a sudden, 2 more came out. Your friends, Elvis. Elephants filled the room and gave a great big shout. Hooray! Danced inside the ring. Woo! You jumped through fire and ice. Woo! You even balanced on 1 foot and marched twice. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom. Boom said when it was over, it was time to go home. But just as I was leaving, you came out for a picture show. I climbed upon your back and waved to my mom and dad. I couldn't stop smiling. This was the best day I've ever had. Boom, boom goes the elephant. elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant steps. Boom, boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant steps. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant. Boom goes the elephant steps. Now, I know that you've met Elvis, but I wonder if you've ever heard of an elephant called Nellie. Now, Nellie, Elvis has kindly decided to dress up as Nellie for us today, haven't you, Elvis? Yes, you have.
You sure have.
And Nellie went to the circus, but she didn't like it at the circus, so she left, didn't you, Nellie? You did. And you ran away, is that right? You did. Oh, well, we're going to sing a song about Nellie leaving the circus and saying goodbye. I hope you know this song and I hope you can join in with our actions. Here we go.
To Bombay, a travelling circus came. They brought a reclining elephant, and Nellie was her name. One dark night, she slipped her eye chain, and off she ran to see
Nellie?
was never seen.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you ready for the drum roll? Hope you've got something to bang on. Off she ran with the top of the drum, drum, drum. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she ran with the top of the drum, drum.
Night, she danced to the circus band. When Nellie was leading the big parade, she looked so proud and grand. No more tricks for Nellie to perform. They taught her how to take a bow and she took the crowd by storm.
Are we ready for our drum roll? Are we ready? Just ready, boys. Back to trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the jump, 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 jump. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up to the jungle. Off she went with the jump, 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 jump. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the jump, jump, jump. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up to the jungle. Off she went with the jump, jump, jump. And it's calling far, far away. Oh, we've got a guitar in the background now. Oh, this is your favourite bit, boys. Another drum roll. You ready? Oh, this one in, boys. Oh. Packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the jump. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up to the jungle. Off she went with the jump. Hey! Okay. Up the circus. Off she went with the jump. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up to the jungle. Off she went with the jump.
Dance with the elephant, dance with the elephant, move along with the elephant song, dance with the elephant, yeah. Dance with the elephant, we're having fun in the African sun, dance with the elephant, yeah. Jump your feet to the elephant beat while the drums go plunkety plunk, listen as he blows a crazy solo ride out of his elephant drum.
Wow, so lovely elephants.
Dance with the elephant, dance with the elephant. Dance with the elephant, yeah. Dance with the elephant, yeah.
Elephant boys.
Well, hello, all my friends at Stepping Stones. I hope you're having a great week. And this week it's been a bit rainy and windy, hasn't it? But I hope you're still having fun with mom and dad. And if you have brothers and sisters, I'm going to read another story from this fun little book called The Stories That Jesus Told. They are stories that King Jesus told so that we can know God and we can know Jesus and we can know what the kingdom of God is like. And we can know what we should be like if we want to be friends with King Jesus. So here we go. Story about a camel, but let's see, it's called The Little Gates. Well, here is a wall which surrounds a town. In the wall there is a little gate. It has a funny name. It's called the Eye of a Needle because it is small. What do we have here? One day a camel arrives at the gate. This is no ordinary camel. He has a fine saddle with red tassels and his own servant boy to flick away the flies. He's loaded high with carpets to sell in the market. "Make way," he says. "I'm coming through." But he isn't coming through at all. He can't get through the hole. He is just too big. Can't get through. What's he going to do? "Try wriggling through backwards," says the boy. And he shows the camel just how. Look, he's looking. I get through with my bottom. "Camels never wriggle," says the camel. But just the same, he turns around and pushes his bottom into the hole. Oh dear, he heaves and he pushes and he even wriggles, but it's no good. He just can't get through the gate. "I'll unload you," says the boy. He unties the ropes and takes off the carpets. "Now, try again." Camel's not looking impressed, is he? It's no use. The camel still cannot squeeze through the gate. "Your saddle keeps getting stuck," says the boy. "You will have to let me take it off." Oh dear. Without his fine saddle, the camel does not look proud and important anymore. He is just an ordinary camel. Once more the camel tries. He's down on his knees. He's shuffling forward inch by inch until finally, hooray! He is through. Wow. Jesus says it is very hard for a rich man to get into heaven. It is easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle. That is a very funny story, the way they've told it, and an interesting story. It says that Jesus says it's very difficult for somebody who has a lot of things to get into heaven. But Jesus is not saying that money and things are bad, because they're gifts from God. What he is saying is, if you love things and you love money more than you love King Jesus, then you won't be able to get to heaven. We need to love King Jesus the most. He needs to be the most precious. Then we will be with him in heaven and with all the wonderful things he gives us. I hope you enjoyed this story. We love this story. It's so fun, that little camel. And we'll see you again next week. Bye.
Now, you all know that elephants are super, super big. Aren't you, Elvis? You are. Now, I think they're the biggest creatures I can possibly think of. What's that, Elvis? What's that? Oh, you can think of something bigger. Who's that? Oh, you're right. There's a God who made elephants and made all of the animals and all of the plants and all the people and everything on this planet and in this universe, isn't there, Elvis? There is, of course. This is the great big God that we celebrate and worship. And I thought we could sing a song now about this great big God, and we can do some actions together. Are you ready? It's a very fun song. Here we go. You ready? Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, and beyond my wildest dreams. And He knows me, and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Yay! Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, and beyond my wildest dreams. But He knows me, and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. It's a great song, isn't it? It's a great big God that we worship, and He holds us in His hands. It's a brilliant thing for us to remember. I hope you can remember our Christian song that we've been really enjoying the last couple of weeks. It's called Jesus is the Mighty, Mighty King. Shall we sing it again together now? Here we go.
Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. God made Him the boss of everything, and Jesus is the mighty, mighty King.
Jolly is not the boss. Austin is not the boss. I am not the boss. Jesus is the boss. 'Cause Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. God made Him the boss of everything, and Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. Jolly is not the boss. Austin is not the boss. I am not the boss. Jesus is the boss. 'Cause Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. God made Him the boss of everything, and Jesus is the mighty, mighty King.
Now you
I'm not the boss.
I
I'm not the boss. They are not the boss. Jesus is the boss. 'Cause Jesus is
the mighty, mighty King.
Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. God made Him the boss of everything, and Jesus is the mighty, mighty King.
Jesus is the
Mighty, mighty Jesus is the mighty, mighty King. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you've had a great time singing songs and learning more about elephants and about Jesus as well. So I thought we would sing our goodbye song together again now. Day Dale, Dale. We've had fun, but it's time to go home. Dale, Dale. We've had fun, but it's time to go home. We've sang some songs and we've done some dancing. We've had fun, but it's time to go home. We've seen some friends and we've learnt about Jesus. We've had fun, but it's time to go home. Dale, Dale. We've had fun, but it's time to go home. Thanks so much for joining us. Next week, we'll be looking at dinosaurs. We're all very excited. I hope you can join us then too. Have a great week.